Today is very special, okay? This video is a gift. I got an email recently from this guy named Alex, and he was like, hey Kayla, my wife and I love your videos. Would you mind making us a present for our anniversary? So their 5-year anniversary is coming up, and he wanted to surprise his wife Shelby with a build. And so he gave me some specific instructions for the kind of house that they wanted, and I was so excited about this because most of the time when I get emails like this, it's like, hey Kayla, my sister loves you. Can you make like a short little like, hey, happy birthday kind of thing? So then I come back and I'm like, yeah, happy birthday, Judy, you know, and then it's done. Kind of like Cameo, except you don't have to pay me because that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna like make you pay me to say happy birthday to you. But Alex wanted a whole house. So of course I did this. It was like a wonderful challenge. And so we're gonna get started with that speed build now. So welcome back to Speed Build Sunday. I got some kind of specific instructions for requests because he wanted a suburban house, a dream suburban house, it was referred to. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, they have a dog and a cat. They wanted a porch and they wanted it to be 2 stories. And he also mentioned that Shelby's favorite color is blue. And so what does that mean? It means that Simsie gets to make a blue suburban, but by request. That was like my dream. You know, I build this kind of blue suburban house a lot, but like I really enjoyed this, like making my dream blue suburban, although I suppose it's actually their dream blue suburban. But I was like, you want me to make you a blue suburban house? Absolutely. I even put on a blue shirt for this. Oh my god, wait, I made my lights blue. I know it's kind of light in here so you can't really tell, but I made the lights back there blue too. You're welcome. I also used just the base game, so I wasn't sure if they wanted to download this house and like play in it. I didn't know what packs they had. I assume they've got cats and dogs, so they mentioned they wanted a cat and dog, but I just figured it was a safe bet to use only the base game just in case. So it's a base game house, it's blue suburban, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and it also, maybe it has 3 bathrooms. Wait, it might be 3 bathrooms. We'll see, I guess. I built this like 2 weeks ago. It's also very expensive. I think it's like 180,000 simoleons. I guess we'll see that too, but I definitely didn't spare any cost with this one. And I streamed this last week on Twitch. I streamed it like the same day I got the email from the guy because I was so excited. He emailed me and I was like, yes, I can build this today. I can't wait. And so I went on Twitch, I started streaming it, but I didn't want to like announce that I was doing it for this couple, like for a gift in case like she was gonna be there or something. Like I didn't know. And so I was like, I'm building a house for my friend. This is a house for my friend at my friend's request. My friend wants a 4-bedroom suburban house. Yes, my friend. Not just this guy that emailed me today, it's my friend, my close friend who wants a house. And my friend only has the base game. So I was being all like weird and vague. And my chat was like, who's your friend, Kayla? Like who are you building it for? And I was like, oh, it's just my friend. Yeah, it's nobody, it's just my friend. Don't worry about it. I was being like so weird, but I didn't want to say just in case, you know, but it wasn't my friend. I guess we're friends now, right? I mean, like we've had this interaction here. So he also asked for a cat and dog, one of them being a border collie. And I'm not sure if they like actually have a border collie or just want one, but god, aren't they so cute? Like just the whole idea of this concept being like, hey, can you make me wife in The Sims? Can you make us a dog? Can you make us a house? I was like, yes, I will do this. Yes. This is so exciting. I get to make things like this. This is my dream. Once my sister asked me to make her a house in The Sims and I like lived for that moment. I was like, Shannon, you want me to build you a house? Well, what do you want? How many bedrooms? Do you want a cupcake machine? Like what else can I get you? I was so excited. But this house also has an office, so it could be 5 bedrooms if you wanted it to be, because there's one downstairs. So it's got a lot of space. I definitely struggled with putting like a dining table in here because there wasn't a lot of space for one to like fit naturally. So the floor plan, I think it worked out pretty well. It's a very open floor plan. Big kitchen, big living room. There's of course the study space and all these like bedrooms and stuff. I think that part is really nice. I also didn't put like any specific like kids rooms because I didn't know if they had any kids or not or anything. So I didn't want to be like, yeah, here's Susie's room in case they don't have any kids or don't want any kids. So I just have some like guest bedrooms that could pass as, you know, whoever wants to live there can live there. But of course there are lots of bedrooms upstairs. I did have a lot of fun furnishing it for this like imaginary couple that actually really exists. I don't know what their style is like either. So of course I was kind of just winging it. So I'm sorry if you don't like it, but I had fun, and I guess that's all that matters, right? I feel like I should also acknowledge, though, unrelated to all of this, the fact that I'm in a new chair. Yesterday was quite the day. So my doorbell rang while I was streaming. Of course, I didn't answer it because I was streaming on Twitch and stuff and I was busy. And then I went downstairs afterward to check the door and see if there was like a package delivered or something. And there was this enormous package outside. Like I opened the door and there's this huge box on my porch. And I was like, I didn't buy anything. Like, what is this? Where is this from? And I look on it and it said St. Jude. on the box. And if you guys didn't know, we raised on Twitch $118,000 for St. Jude in the month of May. We streamed every day in the month of May raising money for St. Jude. It's a children's research hospital in the US. And we raised a lot of money for them on Twitch a few months ago. And so they sent me a chair. Like, this chair says St. Jude on it. It's got it here on the front and on the back. And I was so excited. I think they have like prizes for the Play Live event, but I kind of forgot about them. Like, I didn't realize that I was gonna like get a chair. I wasn't expecting that at all, and then all of a sudden it just showed up, and I was really excited because I've been wanting a new chair for a while. Like, I have one, it's off to the side, you can't see it. I've had it for a few years, but it's all like ripped up and stuff because my cat claws on it sometimes and it pulls up strings, and like, if you had seen how bad the like actual seat part of the chair looks, it's embarrassing. Like, I don't want you to know what it looks like, but now I've got a new chair, and like, it kind of like leans back a little bit. Like this, I'm really excited about this. But I posted a tweet last night like showing the chair and also my cat, because I put it together. Like, I brought in the box. It took an effort to bring in the box because it's kind of big, and then I had to like open it, and I brought all the pieces upstairs individually because it was big and heavy and stuff, and then I put it together. It wasn't hard to put together, luckily, so that was good. But like, not even minutes after I put it together, like, I had literally just finished it, scooted it back, took a picture, cat appears and sits right on it. It's like she knew. Like, my cat was like, oh, new furniture? Mine. And she just sat right down, laid over on her back, like started sleeping on it, and I just got this. Like, I didn't even have a chance to like put it at my desk and like sit in it at my desk. I like sat in it when it was back there when I was putting it together, and I took a picture, and then she just sat in it herself, and I didn't even get to sit in it yet. This is my first time sitting in it right now at my desk. Like, I put it here, I moved my camera around. It's a little bit taller than my old one, so I had to like adjust some things, but I couldn't even do it yesterday because my cat just sat in it right away. Stolen. It was stolen right out from under me. It really is a cat's world, you know. We are just so graciously allowed to stay in these homes that actually belong to the cats. I consider myself lucky to be even allowed to sit in it now, you know? But back to Alex and Shelby, this married couple who the house is for. He mentioned in the email that I could name the pets whatever I want, and I assume that's just because he didn't want to be too, like, you know, do this, do that, you know, and I didn't want to make them in The Sims. He asked me to make a couple, but then I was like, I feel really weird making, he didn't show me pictures or anything, it didn't give me any advice, he just said, like, I'm Alex, she's Shelby, like, we're married, can you make some Sims? And I was like, I'm not gonna make you, what if I do it wrong? I don't want to, like, offend anybody, so I didn't make any Sims. But I do think that I should get a chance to name your pets. I don't know if they actually exist or not, but you did ask for a border collie and a cat, and I've decided their names should be Peaches and Gibby. That's, yeah. So, I don't know. I've started naming, like, everything Peaches because I want a cow plant named Peaches so bad, and I still think that Gibby is a hilarious name. Gibby from iCarly is really underrated. I feel like we need to bring that back, you know? Speaking of which, iCarly was so ahead of its time. Can we bring that back too? iCarly is on UK Netflix, by the way. It's not on US Netflix, so I can't watch it very easily here. My boyfriend lives in the UK, and so when I was there, like last year, we watched a little bit of it again. I miss iCarly. Every day I miss iCarly. I think the fact that Alex told me that he and his wife watch my videos together made me really excited because I watch a lot of YouTube videos with my boyfriend. Of course, we're long distance right now, so he lives in the UK, and I can't see him for the foreseeable future because, you know, borders closed, pandemic, like, who knows when I'll see him again. So I got really excited about this idea of, like, this couple watching my stuff together because it reminded me of us. And can I just say that if Royalty Soaps wants to make a video for me and Dan, I would really appreciate that. Katie Carson, can I please have some soap? I think that Royalty Soaps is my favorite YouTuber right now. God, I love Royalty Soaps. To be honest, I think that this house might be my dream house too, though. Like, it's got all the bases covered. There's a pool, there's a beautiful outdoor space, there's tons of patio space. There's like a whole wraparound porch and a back porch. Like, I want a porch so bad. The idea of like covered outdoor space, a grill, like this beautiful table for outdoor dining, and these lounge chairs, and the garden is so maintained and pristine. Like, if only these things were more easily achievable in real life. You also just really don't find houses like this in Florida. They just don't look like this in Florida. This kind of like paneled suburban blue sort of thing, like, this doesn't exist around here. We've got a lot of plaster and beige. That's all that you ever find anywhere in Florida. I don't know where the couple that this house is for lives. Hopefully not Florida. I don't think that anyone wants to live here right now. In fact, I don't think anyone wants to come here right now. Please stop coming here. Go home. Stay away from Florida, especially right now. Do you think that I took it too far by putting on a blue shirt for this video? I just wanted to be exciting, you know? I just wanted to like fit the bill. I was given this, you know, I was given this request with very vague, frankly, incredibly vague instructions. You know, I was told suburban blue porch. So I took what I had and I ran with it. I think that I have a lot of fun building outdoor spaces in The Sims. I think it's really nice to be able to design these like cute little patios and grill areas. I think that that's a really fun thing to get to do in The Sims 4. It's one of my favorite things. I feel like because a lot of the time there's so many objects that you just kind of need in The Sims that are hard to fit in places. Things like the chess table, and I mean, if you're feeling wild, things like the microscope and the rocket ship, and these are of course things you would never find in real life. But it's nice to have like fun patio space where you can kind of sneak them in The Sims, because you do have space for them, and you know, you can't afford them. While you probably can't afford a rocket ship in real life, it's not that impossible to achieve in The Sims. I mean, I feel like most Sims can probably afford a rocket ship if you try hard enough. They're like 5,000 simoleons. If you could buy a whole rocket for 5K in real life, imagine. That would be nice. Yeah. Actually, I don't really have any interest in owning a rocket, to be honest, but you know, I mean, if you wanted one, that'd be cool. So there's a big TV in this house. I think my favorite part though is the giant island in the kitchen. The kitchen has this giant square island and all these chairs around it. I really, really liked that about the kitchen. I think that I would love to have that in real life. Like, that would be so nice. I didn't put like a sink or anything in the island. I feel like in real life, a lot of houses, like nice houses and nice kitchens, have like the stove in the island or like a sink in the island. But it's hard to do that in The Sims because you can't center them very easily. Like, you could center a sink in a 2-tile wide, technically, island in real life, but you can't center a sink in a 2-tile wide island in The Sims. So I just left it as a square and put like some flowers on it and stuff and had the sinks and everything elsewhere. But I wish that we could do that more easily. And God, I want an island in real life. You see these like beautiful dream kitchens, you know, sometimes, and it hurts. I'm kind of jealous. I think the idea of those like beautiful floor-to-ceiling bookshelves in an office is really cool too. Because like I've got bookshelves in my office, but these are just like Target cubes. Like, they're not like built-in floor-to-ceiling beautiful installed shelving like built-ins. We don't have that here. I don't have that here. But these people, Alex and Shelby, have that. I always cut out the bathrooms from my speed builds, but I do have the bathrooms furnished here. I made them all very white. There's like a nice white tile on the walls and on the floor. I feel like that's very in style right now. Like bright white, sort of modern looking bathrooms. They definitely aren't like super modern, but it's got the bases covered. So there's a bathroom downstairs, and I think there's 2 more upstairs. So I didn't lie. There are 3 bathrooms. I mean, I did lie. I said there was 2 bathrooms, but I was wrong. I don't know. I built this like 2 weeks ago. I can't be trusted. I don't know why. I don't know. I probably could have like checked that before I started recording, like gone back in and looked, but I just decided to wing it. You know, it's like I'm watching this too for the first time. I'm reacting to my own build video with you right now, because even though I built it, I don't know what I built. I mean, I built a lot of things. I can't be trusted with this stuff. I think that the downstairs was very easy to furnish because I kind of got to put like this generic, you know, bluish scheme that I sort of liked myself, but I really, really struggle with the bedrooms. I feel like there's such a personal touch inside bedrooms, obviously, and I just don't know these people. I don't know what they like. I don't know if they have like a sibling staying with them or like a grandma staying with them, or maybe, you know, they've got a best friend who always spends the night, or they've got kids. For all I know, they could have 7 kids, and so I don't know how to furnish the bedrooms, but I left them all kind of like generically guest room like I said before. So they definitely are suitable for any sim you want to live there. I think there's double beds and 2 of them in a single bed in the other one. I also think that most of them have computers. I don't know why, but these people have a lot of computers. Like Alex and Shelby, they've got a laptop like everywhere, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, you can never have too many computers, right? I'm not sure that's true. I think you can have too many computers. I also didn't put in the food bowls for the pets, but I figured in my head that the food bowls would be underneath those paintings next to this. But I figured they'd be actually next to the trash can in the kitchen. And if you had laundry day, I'd put it inside of that bathroom off of the study. I just didn't want to use any packs. I didn't know if they had any packs, and I felt bad if I was going to use like laundry day and they didn't have it and they wanted to download the house. So I made it just base game like I said before. So that way anyone could use it and it wouldn't be a problem. And you can always add a pet bowl and a cat tree, but you can't always like replace all the chairs that I use from a different pack if you don't have it, you know? And I don't think it looks bad being just base game. I don't think it's hard to make nice houses with just I knocked over my chapstick. I don't think it's hard to make houses with just the base game. Like, there's so many items in it, especially with the updates they've added to it recently. Like, they've had so many more new things come into it. And so I've had a pretty easy time making base game houses. I really don't think it's hard to build cool things with just the base game. I mean, they've added also like ceiling fans and like all these new wallpapers, and they just keep adding things to the base game. It really helps. Of course, the packs are great too, but especially for like certain build styles, like it's hard to achieve a lot of like certain things. Like if you want to make like a Tudor house, that'd be hard to do with just the base game, but to make like a regular old, you know, family home, you don't need a million packs to do that. Can I just say that I want to formally apologize to everyone watching this video about what I did in this bedroom, because I wanted to have like a tiny 1 tile wide desk, but I couldn't fit it, and I didn't like any of them because we don't have any 1 tile wide desks in the base game, and all of the 1 tile wide dining tables are kind of ugly, and so I really wanted this desk in that room, but then I couldn't fit one, so I picked a round table and I put it in the corner, and my whole Twitch chat was like, oh my god, that's so ugly, please delete it. And because everyone was telling me to delete it, I kept it. I got defensive and I kept it, because when you tell me no, I tell you yes. So when everyone was like, ew, Kayla, I hate that, get rid of it, I was like, oh, you don't like this? You dislike this? And then I just made it worse by putting it in the corner and round. So, you know, while you probably wouldn't have a round desk in the corner of a bedroom, Alex and Shelby do. So you can blame them for that. They're the weird ones. Yeah, these people, they don't, yeah, it's really weird. Maybe that can be my room when I come visit. I don't know you. I'm not gonna stay in this house that doesn't exist. And again, I'm very sorry. I didn't know how to decorate their bedroom. I don't know what you like. I was just told blue. So I don't know. I kind of winged it. I picked something that I would have liked. And also, again, we were limited to the base game, so I wasn't sure what to use. But I think it turned out pretty cute. I like all the rooms in this house. I think the pink one's one of the best ones. I really enjoyed that room. Anyway, it might not look good, but they deserve all the bed. I don't know what that means, but I was told to include that inside joke. So I don't know. Also, can I just apologize for one more thing? My neighbors, they just moved out and there's new people moving in, and so there's someone like doing something. There's been like trucks here all day and there's some sort of like drilling type sound going on. I don't think you can hear it very well in the recording, but I can hear it very loudly, loud and clear in real life. So I'm sorry if you can hear the background noise. I don't know how, I can't do anything about it. They won't shut up. I've had like constant noise for so long here. It's becoming a problem. Like I'm kind of losing my mind. Somebody's drilling, someone's doing something, somebody's having a party at 3 a.m. during a pandemic. I mean, you just can't win. But the speed build's just about over now, and we're gonna pop into the actual game and look at the house. So here's what I made. I really like this house. The wraparound porch excites me so much. Like, I'm so into that concept. There's actually 2 dining tables on the porch. There's one over here and one over here, but you can never have too many, you know, so it's fine. The back's got a pool. It's got these beautiful lounge chairs. There's some gardening boxes, some flamingos. I like the flamingos the best. There's even a gnome in the front yard. I'm kind of worried about him, but he's fine. When you actually walk into the house, there's a bookshelf in the front. There's a nice living room with a huge TV, some cabinets to store, you know, your DVDs. Do people still have those? I don't know. I liked the idea of painting in this corner, so I put an easel there. Also just useful for The Sims in general, you know, maybe not in real life, so realistic, but in The Sims, that's helpful. There's a small dining set right here. The kitchen is huge and beautiful. Oh my god, you know what I forgot is a fire alarm. It's my bad. Friendly reminder, if you place this house down, you need one of those. You're gonna die otherwise. There's a study space with another easel because you can never have too many. There's a bathroom down here. Upstairs we have another desk with a computer. The main bedroom, there's a huge bathroom for the master bedroom. We've got 3 rooms for guests and another bathroom upstairs, so you could technically sleep like 7 Sims here if you wanted to. And all in all, I think it turned out pretty cute. I might even play in this. So I hope that this works for you, Alex, and happy anniversary to you and Shelby. That's amazing. Thank you for letting me be a part of this. I really enjoyed making this house. It like fully made my day to get your email. So we had a wonderful anniversary. And everyone else watching this, happy birthday? I'm sure it's somebody's birthday. Happy birthday. And like I said, I streamed this on Twitch first. If you want to watch me ever do builds on Twitch and be a part of the fun before I post it on YouTube, I'll link my Twitch channel down below. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Are you kidding me? The very second that I stopped recording, the drilling stopped. It's like they were waiting for me to finish, and then they were like, oh, she's done? I'll finish too now. The timing, that's so annoying.